Yeah, what it do, man? Young Dre and this motherfucker playing this clean ass 2K16 for the 4 it did. Just chilling that shit right now, you know what I'm saying? Just started this shit, so let's get to it, man. Alright, go.
For Toronto, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And guys, before he got hurt last year, we saw vintage Chris Bosh. He became a bigger focus without LeBron. We got a reminder of just how dominant he can be, Shaq.
Yeah, he got back to scoring over 20 a game for the first time since leaving Toronto. You know, he provides an offensive presence inside and out. I just hope he's healthy to play the whole season this year.
Yeah, he was very efficient, you know, shooting 46% from the floor. His ability to take you outside if you're a 4. And then we saw his post game again, Ernie. We hadn't seen that since Toronto, and like Shaq said, but we saw it again. Great season last year before the injury.
That does it for us. Kevin Harlan with the...
Get to it, man. Oh, shit. What? Damn, them motherfuckers is clean as fuck, boy. Them jerseys and shit. Oh, wait, nigga, that shit is hella clean. Hell yeah. My nigga right there, man.
As the Rockets take to the hardwood. After this one game on the road, the Raptors will head back to Toronto.
Vince Carter. Look at them Jordans, nigga.
Tip-off goes to Houston. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. They've got Carter. Nowitzki is out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's James in at the point guard.
You know, Dwayne Casey was once a player at Kentucky, took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
Okay. Where's my nigga Jay?
Now here's Jordan. The 11-footer, good on the shot.
Yeah, oh, look at them 11s. I mean, not 11, but 17.
His offense is going to be there for him.
Look at them Jordan shitting.
James outside to the left side wing. Releases from 15, no luck. And it's Houston the other way. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And we've talked about...
There we go, boy.
...points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got
their
points
Jordan
on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Here is Carter following the basket by Michael Jordan. Carter kicks to Bosh. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Bosh has got his first basket.
Chris Bosh. I wonder what kind of shoes that nigga got on.
For Houston, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Fires from the line. Michael Jordan.
Damn it, man.
MJ doing it
Can't get in that motherfucker, man.
Just over a minute and a half in. Toronto was a strong team on the road last season, Clark. A big part of why they came away with 49 wins on the season.
And 22 of those 49 wins were on the road.
Who is that, bud?
Managed to keep things close on the road. And because
looks like Dirk Nowitzki.
They were over 500 there.
Big Shaq.
Shaq against Bosh. 1:56 left in the first quarter. That's good.
And as you said, the Raptors kept things close on the road. In the NBA, they had one of the better point differential in terms of victories on the road last season.
Here's Nowitzki.
Following the
basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Nowitzki, the pass to James. From deep. Rockets with the rebound.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities.
He's on the street.
Your defense.
And you mentioned this, I mean, with the Raptors. Only Golden State, Atlanta, and the Clippers had a better road margin of victory than them. It just goes to show you how tough the Raptors were on the road last season.
Ah, you fucking bitch.
It's off his foot. And the ref's saying he kicked it.
Ooh, Jordan kicked the ball? Hell nah.
Raptors with some changes. Carter comes in for Vince Carter. And it's DeRozan in for James. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, earlier,
T-Mac
spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey.
Well, guys, he told me basically he wouldn't be surprised if this game simply came down to which side is able to rebound the basketball most effectively.
Oh, come on. Legend could have dunked right there, bruh.
We've got to have the same mindset, show that same passion for rebounding the basketball.
I want this to be a good game like the last
Great,
one.
Doris, thank you.
Not necessarily an overlooked part of the game, but rebounding can affect everything else you do. They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Hello.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds.
So you got them Jordans on the old school Jordans.
And you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Now here's DeRozan. And it's Carter penetrating. That one goes. Count it. McGrady's got his first points of the night.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Rockets leading by 5. Here's the prodigy. And Houston again with the bucket.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
McGrady kicks to Bosch. The jump hook. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Whirly.
Bosch has got his second basket of the night.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Rockets ahead. They lead by 7. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Ooh.
I'm rocking for my nation to get that spirit raising to all my cousins and my cliques.
And DeMar DeRozan, the star for this Toronto Raptors team, he said he wants to bring them back.
A lot of people never really pay no attention to the Raptors. They just look at the Raptors like another team, you know. So when I came, you know, I just wanted to bring that feeling back and the excitement that everybody had for the Raptors.
Let's face it, it's never easy for Toronto to get the attention that Clark, the U.S. teams get. That's just a fact of life that even Vince Carter at his best couldn't change.
And, you know, I don't even know if winning the championship would change that. Quite honestly, even if DeMar won the MVP. Just saying.
Yeah. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy points in transition here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Houston, Jordan is out there at Malone. Then it's Harden. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's the prodigy in at the shooting guard position. The first one falls.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for the prodigy. He has 9 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
And you can't really place a value on what that means to a team. His passing has really helped their cause.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
James dishes to Carter. Kicks it to Bosch. James outside. Just 5 on the clock. Martin with the screen for James. And he banks in the layup. James has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that was a strong pick by Martin.
Here's Malone.
Ah, come on. I could have dunked on that motherfucker, man.
And that played out perfectly for them.
Raptors trail by 7. So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
You know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on D or late on their rotation, and they paid a big price for it.
And it's Martin missing. Rockets leading by 7. And here's the fast break. No good.
Oh, what?
He's a bloody player, guys. I mean, he's giving away a lot of inches, a few inches anyway, and he still finds a way to win those rebound battles.
Bosch heads the pick for James. They get a hand on it. Bosch passes to Carter. And the Raptors miss again. Throws it up high. And
Whoa.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
When you think of James Harden, you don't think much about his athleticism. His strength, though, is exceptional for his position.
Yeah, I think that's his greatest attribute. His ball handling's good, but it's his strength. He's able to run through contact.
Ah, fucking bitch.
Lead to double digits, but it's no good. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the Raptors. Thompson comes in for Vince Carter. In for the Raptors. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And they double up James. Pass to Nowitzki, all alone. And he drops that one in. Nowitzki's got his second basket of the night. Houston leading by 7.
Pick and roll.
Outside Jordan. And he
there we go. That's what I'm talking about, boy.
Mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle
17 is shitting, man. I'm probably gonna have to cop a pair of them motherfuckers.
The Rockets making the shot. Nowitzki with the screen on Jordan. Here's Carter. And it's Malone with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second.
Bang, bang.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's James. James Harden picking up that last basket. Martin the screen. James outside. Malone with the block. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way.
Ah, come on, Dre.
And it's out of bounds.
What? I did not pass to that motherfucker, man.
Carelessness there. I mean, you have
some
got
bullshit.
To have your head in the game.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for James. Jordan against Carter. The feed to Nowitzki. And again, no good by Toronto.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that. And he just big boyed him right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And he gets it to go.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
And I'm guessing that's exactly what they're probably going to do here.
Jordan, the pass to the Prodigy. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And that's 12 points for the Prodigy.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
I'm alongside Coach Casey, and Coach, you guys are getting torched out there tonight. What's going on?
I don't know
what
has happened, but our defensive concentration, rotation has gone the way of the Buffalo. And I don't know what it is. I could care less about offense. You know, we're going to score. That's not the problem. It's making up our mind and having a commitment to the defensive end.
Coach, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. We have amped up home crowd joining us for our halftime report. Ernie Johnson with the illustrious Kenny.